Alright guys, it's finally here. And this package, this is a very, very important package. Big event. Shipped here all the way from Japan. And I've been waiting since September for this. I've been waiting for this for years. I've wanted this plush set for a very long time. And when it got announced and put up for pre-order in September, I knew immediately that I had to buy it. So let's just get this open already. Quit my yapping, you know. I'm freaking out right now, but I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna dump. And here we go. Here they are. The first one I'm gonna look at is Tails, and he's got a wonky face. Oh well. It could be worse. I'm gonna try to, fix it up a little. These guys are a lot smaller than I thought they'd be. I thought they'd be bigger. They looked a lot bigger in all the videos I watched. My shadow doesn't look too bad. Knuckles looks perfect. And I've got big plans for these two here. Sonic looks great too. I'm sad that my Tails' eyes look weird, but I'm sure if I squish his face enough, I can fix that up. So I'm gonna start, of course, with moving these scissors off of my floor. I'm gonna start, of course, with Sonic. Why would I start with anyone else? He's freaking Sonic. Alright, so getting him out of the freaking bag here. Oh my gosh. He is so soft. So soft. Oh, he looks so good. Look at this, guys. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't want these hang things on them. I've seen people already making plush videos with these guys, and they have the hang strings on, and I'm like, no, absolutely not, no way. I'm cutting them off immediately when I get mine. So I don't know about these tags though. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the tags probably, but I'm gonna put them up on my tag wall over there. Except maybe Tails. Actually, no, because if I'm going to put all the other characters on the wall, I might as well cut off Tails's, but he's going to go on this shelf right here. This is my Tails shelf, and it's almost full, and I've been waiting. I have not bought any Tails stuff because I've been waiting for this guy, and he's going to fit perfectly right there, and my Tails shelf will be completely completed. But yeah, here's Sonic. He looks very nice. I don't even have to, do much to his face. It already looks really good. At first, I was a little bit skeptical, but this guy really grew on me. He looks amazing. Here's better lighting. I love the way he looks so much. And, I'm gonna be having him, there's a giant light. I'm gonna be having him on my bed over here. And it's not gonna put him on a shelf or on a wall or anything like I'm doing with some of the other ones, and I'm not gonna use him any videos. I mean, I might use them in shorts, because, how could I not? He's so cool. I love him, though. I love the darker color on this one than what they had for, the 2012, 2007 ones. This tag is really annoying me. Yep. Okay. I'm probably gonna buy another Knuckles and Amy. Maybe Tails. I'm not sure about that one, though. Here's his tag, though. It's pretty neat. And, yeah, that's Sonic. Here's him from the front, from the side, from the back, from the other side. Here's him from the top and the bottom. I've been watching these videos of people unboxing these, and I've been like, what do they look like? Because people only really show the front and maybe the sides. They don't really do a full 360 and everything else like I just did. But, yeah, they look really nice. I'm really glad that I finally have a Sanei set. Okay, next I'm gonna open Tails. Get him out of here. Come on, Tails. Now, I love Tails so much. He's my favorite character, and I'm very sad about this eye right here. This one, it's perfect, and then this eye is a little bit wonky. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix that. Alright, I tried distorting his face a little bit, and yeah, I don't know, I kind of just, squeezed his eye and turned it like this. I mean, I don't know if I'm just gaslighting myself, but I think that looks so much better. That looks great, actually. Yeah, it looks good. Here's Tails. Here's him from the front, from one side, from the back, from the other side. Here's him from the top, him from underneath. He looks good, though. I mean, now that I did that, he looks really good. Really good. I'm glad that actually worked. Okay, he looks nice. Nice. Okay, I'm so glad. So he's gonna go right here, and it looks... I thought he'd be bigger. I was worried. But no, he fits perfectly with all of the other Tailses. And now my Tails shelf is complete. I will probably show you guys this in a YouTube short. But here's Tails. Oh my god, I love him. He looks great right there on my shelf. So I guess next, I'll show you the tag. Okay, here's Tails' tag. It's basically the same as Sonic's, but it's got, you know, Tails on it. Tails is number 2, Sonic's number 1. So which one is number 3? I'm guessing it's Knuckles, but I want to save Knuckles for last. So who's 4? Probably Amy. Yes, Amy is number 4. So let's get her out of here real quick. I think that bag is open. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Here's Amy, and oh my goodness, her face looks weird. Oh, look at that mouth. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of moving this around. Alright, so I moved around and fixed her face, and now it looks like she's smiling instead of having like a straight face. It's very high though. Her face is very high. But I could definitely get used to the face. This cheek looks a bit like she got stung by a bee. Alright, that's better. But yeah, I fixed up the eyes and the mouth. I made it look like a smile, and I'm already used to it. You know, it looks great. I think she looks great. I honestly think this Amy is much better than the 2012 one. I haven't thought that for all of them, just Amy and Knuckles, which is why I'm most excited about Amy and Knuckles. Sonic looks great. I'm very happy about how my Sonic turned out. And even Shadow, I mean, the Shadows I've seen, his head looks like very wonky, but I don't know. Maybe it's grown on me, or maybe I just like the way my Shadow looks. And Tails, I was scared at first, but fixed his face. Now Tails looks great. He's an amazing addition to my shelf. Also, another thing is that these guys, unlike the 2012, I mean, I don't have the 2012 ones, but from what I've been told from the people who do, these guys have beads in their little butts so they can sit down. Look at that, and he doesn't fall over. So the Kid Robot ones, they're made to sit down, but they don't have beads in their butts, so it's harder for them to do it even. Like my Tails, my Kid Robot Tails, he could not sit down. My Jazzwares Tails, he can't sit down. I mean, he's basically falling off the shelf. This guy though, he sits down perfectly, and I love that about these guys, is how well they sit. But Amy looks great. I love this Amy plush so much. You know, she's got her shoes. I really like these boots. They're done really well, and I love how soft all of these plushes are. They're so freaking soft. I love it. But yeah, Amy looks great. I love these guys. Look at them. They're adorable. Okay, Amy is not sitting down. Never mind. She's sitting down perfect. All right, Shadow. I'm gonna open Shadow next. I almost forgot. I didn't forget, but I almost did. Here is Amy's tag. I'm glad they used this render and not the new one. Ugh. But yeah, she's number 4. So here's Amy's tag, basically the same as Sonic and Tails. Here's Shadow's tag before we take a look at Shadow. I really like this render. I know people don't like the new render. I don't like the new Amy render because her eyes are too far apart. But I really don't see the hate with these guys, especially the Tails ones. Tails has never really looked bad in these renders. And I know people hate this Sonic, but I personally like it. And this Shadow is one of my favorite renders, the 3D ones. And Shadow's number 5. speaking of Shadow, here he is, and oh my god, I honestly love him. I think he's adorable. He looks like he was stung by a bee, kind of, but I think he's adorable. I'm gonna cut this off right here. Hold on. Okay, back on track. Shadow is adorable. I think they did well with this. His head is just kind of big, but I mean, now that I'm holding him in real life and not like watching a video, that doesn't seem as big as a problem. Like all these problems, like with I think like with Sonic's face and with like Tails' eyes and with Shadow's head that you see in like these videos and pictures, they look like something big, but once you're holding them, it's like you don't see it. You don't see it as much. And Amy and Knuckles look the best out of every one of them in the set. So, I mean, I'm not even worried about this. Sonic and Shadow are staying on my bed. Tails is staying on my Tails shelf. And I have big plans for the other two. You'll see. But yeah, I forgot to show you guys the 360 of Amy. And, so here's her from the front. I really like the rings on this one. Or bracelets. Here's her from the front. From the side, from the back, from the other side. Here's her from the top and from the bottom. Neato. Shadow looks great. I didn't like him at first. Shadow was the one I was like, I wish I didn't really buy him. I hate the Shadow plush. I hate him. But now that I'm holding him in real life, I'm glad that I have him. I love him. So here's Shadow from the front, from the side, from the back, the other side, above, and below. I like his shoes. They're very, very well detailed. Will not be using Shadow for videos, but I do kind of think he's a bit better than the Jax one. I think Shadow should be like right here. Yeah, I think I'd say he's better than the Jax specific Shadow. You know, I love his fluffy chest. His shoes, they're not higher detailed, but you know, they're better with shape and everything. And his face looks better on the Jax specific one, but his head, this is what Shadow's head looks like from the back on this one. Of course it's Jax specific, so they got the pancake one. I don't like how they shorten his quills. I don't think that looks good at all, but it still looks better than that. You know, it's at least it's still actually three-dimensional actual quills and not this. But still gonna use this Shadow. Would not replace him. I feel like if all the characters get replaced, all of them, every plush, if Sanei makes a silver, I start using him. I'm not gonna change Tails, but Tails has already been replaced. Sonic and Shadow are gonna be the ones who stick around forever and never get replaced. Yeah, Shadow. He's really neat. I love him. And now, I saved the best for last. So last, but absolutely most definitely not least, is my beautiful boy. Now, Tails is my favorite character, but Knuckles is my favorite in this set. Not my favorite character, but in this set, he's my favorite plush. I'm gonna take a look at his tag first. Number 3, Knuckles. Everything else is the same. But here he is, and oh my god, dude. I've always wanted a Knuckles who actually has big hands. Because the GE one, it's like his hands are clenched in a little fist, so they're big, but it's like they're clenched, so you can't really see that. The Jax specific, his hands are tiny. Or not Jax specific, this guy, what's he called? Kid Robot Funny. And then Jax specific, he has big hands, and I feel like that's really good, but it's classic Knuckles. So Jax specific did good with the hands, but it's classic Knuckles. And then this guy, he's got the big open hands for a modern Knuckles. He looks great. I mean, I could really make him glide now, instead of having to do what I had to do with that guy. It always looked awkward. You know, punch. It looks much better. And honestly, so I've been when this thing was first announced and shown off, I knew from the start Knuckles would be my favorite. I was like, dude, that Knuckles is the best in the whole set. And I still agree with that. I still agree that Knuckles is the best in the entire set. But also, I think this is the best Knuckles plush ever to ever come out. People are gonna tell me that the 2007, or not 2007, the 2012 Sanei Knuckles is the best one, and I don't agree. I like this one better. I never owned it, but I've watched enough of Sonic and Friends and Miles Speeds and all those guys to know that I believe this one is the best Knuckles plush ever. I've looked at all of the other ones, the Sonic Adventure, Sonic X, all of the new ones, GE. This is the best Knuckles plush ever, and I was able to get my hands on him, and he is so freaking cool. I love him. I love him so much, and look at his tail, a Knuckles with an actual tail instead of that. His tail looks great, amazing, it's awesome. His shoes, I like how big these things are compared to like the 2012 one. They were very small. And yeah, he just looks great overall. He looks amazing. And he feels amazing. Like, I know I could use this guy in videos and it'd be pretty cool. Not hinting that I'm gonna use him in videos or anything, you know. I'm probably not gonna switch out that other Knuckles. At least that's what you think. Anyways, here's Knuckles from the front. Here's Knuckles from the side. Here's Knuckles from the back. Here's Knuckles from the other side. And oh my god, he looks so good. This is my new favorite Knuckles plush and the best Knuckles plush ever. And I just cannot wait to do what I have planned with this guy. And to keep these guys on my bed and to look at him on my shelf. And oh, he's just so cool. Tell me the best of them. The best of them. Yeah. Boom shakalaka boobadabaka. Don't know what I'm saying, but you know it's Knuckles, so what does it matter? I'm cool. Cooler than you. Nobody's cooler than me. Shut your bitch ass up, son. Alright, so here they all are next to each other, and I mean, yeah, they all look so good. I'm glad I bought the whole set when it came out for pre-order, 'cause now you can't buy most of them. They all like went out of stock, and they went back in stock and then went out of stock immediately. But I'm glad I bought them all when they came out. I'm not sure if these ones are coming to America, but I mean, it's an all-star set, so I mean, I feel like it should. The last one was an all-star set, so that's how we know they're gonna make more characters. And the Mario ones, you know, they're here with the buddy or whatever it's called. So now I have them all. Hopefully they all come to America, cause you know, maybe I want doubles of some of them. And Shadow looks so big when you put him next to Amy. I don't know if he's bigger than Sonic. I feel like he is. He's bigger than Sonic. But they all look so good. I'm probably not going to use most of them in my main series. Life-changing machine part 2. But I'm probably am gonna maybe if you guys really want to see the Sanei plushies, I'll start a new series. Not a mainline one, so I won't get very many videos, but I'll start a new series and make a couple videos every once in a while for it. Maybe just like a short series that's not important, it doesn't have big stories or anything, you know. Maybe like this Chibi Sonic series I started. It's got one video in it so far, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna remake that video, and then I'm gonna start doing more of them. But the Chibi Sonic series, maybe I'll do something like that with these guys. Who knows? Who knows? If you guys want that, maybe I'll start it. But they all look amazing, and I'm just so happy I have this set. So happy. Alright, so I took these all and I messed around with them. Over here is Tails. I opened him in my last unboxing video. Go check that out. It'll probably be in the description. But yeah, they're all really nice, and I really like them, and I think they all look really good. Yeah, really good. I like Sonic a lot too. I didn't really talk about Sonic much, but I like him a lot. I think he's adorable, and I really like the darker blue color. But yeah, that's about everything for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!